video is sponsored by PokéDoll, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your deck, or if you're looking for TCGO code cards in the form of promo codes, League Battle Deck codes, trainer toolkits, they have everything up on stock. Go check out PokéDoll and don't forget to use the coupon code ZapdosTCG for 5% of your next order. How wonderful is that? Also, this video is sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a European platform that I personally use every day. You can actually buy and sell cards to people all across Europe, and it's easy to do so with this platform. You can reach thousands of people, and you're actually gonna get rid of your cards that you don't need anymore, and you can buy new ones. So hopefully you can check out the link in the description. The affiliate link is over there. You're gonna be helping me out a ton, and let's get this video started. I'm excited. Peace. Sup YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here, and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're playing with the third place winning list of the Absolem TCG Cup. So definitely check out that weekly tournament. It's organized by my good friends Arne and Sophie, so definitely check it out. It already had like 61 players this time around. It was the second time they did that tournament, and a Japanese player called Akira got third place with none other than Hitmonchan and the Galarian Sirfech'd V. So quite the peculiar combo indeed. We use Hit and Run, and then we are gonna be cowardly hiding behind Lillie's PokéDoll. That's how we go. We have Marnie and Reset Stamp, so the opponent hopefully will not have Boss's Orders in the hand, and they will need to hit that Lillie's PokéDoll. They cannot even snipe because we have Mew to protect ourselves, and what we're gonna try and do, attach of turn, hide behind Lillie's doll, attach again, and then at one point we come in with Meteor Smash, knocking out PikaRom, knocking out Eternatus, knocking out the Danes and Crobats and all that. The good news is that we run a Martial Arts Dojo. If we're behind in prize cards, we actually slap 40 more damage if we have a Fighting Energy attached. And in combination with the Vitality Band, the Hitmonchan will be able to knock out the Danny GX, which is I find very hilarious. We have Oranguru to save some resources, and yeah, if thing comes to shove, we can actually draw cards with OHKO. There's a lot of supporters in here. That's why there's no the Danny GX or Crobat in here. So we typically just want to hit and run. That's what the deck is all about. Thanks to Cape of Toughness and some Stone Fighting Energies, we well have more HP than even a Brave Blade cannot kill this yeah, awesome knight. And the Galarian Sirfetch'd V is ready to strike. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. As always, be sure to demolish that like button if you are a fan of the channel. Also, there's coming daily Pokemon TCG content your way. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so. Okay, big shout out as mentioned again, Akira, Japanese player, getting third place in the Absolem TCG Cup. Okay, we'll be up against Eternatus. This guy seems to be all Eternatus in the face, like he's playing the deck box, the coin, the sleeves. Is it Eternatus? I would be surprised if it's not Eternatus. I'm very hyped for this. Also, you guys should be aware that we will be, of course, making new decks with none other than the fantastic Shining Fate set. We will be playing Amazing Rare Reshiram, Cramorant VMAX with Porygon. We have Amazing Rare Yveltal. Okay, this is interesting. It's time for Lillie's PokéDoll. Ta-ta-da-da. Another Lillie's PokéDoll. Ta-ta-da-da. We are gonna be going with Primate Wisdom shenanigans. Saving that research. Yeah, we could be playing Marnie against us, that's why. Okay, here we go. Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan, slapping that down. Attach of turn over here. I don't think I'm gonna Stellar Wish because we know we're gonna be drawing into research, which is the only card I'm interested in the first place. So no Stellar Wishes today. Yeah, sometimes when I'm playing Primate Wisdom and I get what I want, I don't want to Stellar Wish again. So that's what happened this turn. Okay, there's Hiding Dark Energy. Ooh, I always actually think like, ooh, Galarian Weezing. No, it is not the one with Ascension. It's just the classical Weezing. Weezing. We're not afraid of that at all. Okay, Crushing Hammer. We are afraid of that. No! Who is playing Crushing Hammers? At least he got rid of a basic energy, which we can get back thanks to Ordinary Rod. So I'm not too worried about this. Okay, Power Accelerator, slapping damage on Jirachi. How dare you? We don't need Mew in this matchup. Yeah, we don't need Mew at all. So we're just gonna go with Research. We can dig quite deeply because we can 7 cards, then Stellar Wish, then Primate Wisdom, all that good magical stuff is gonna come to shove right now. We have a Quick Ball. We are gonna wait with the Quick Ball because, yeah, he could be playing Marnie or stuff. We want to save that. Vitality Band, on the other hand, is pretty interesting. Let's go. Vitality Band over here. Ta-ta! Next up, we're gonna go Primate Wisdom, saving the research once again, just like last time. We have OHKO. Okay, we'll see how we go. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if he has boss swords and all that good stuff in hand, but either way, let's go. Hit and run. Slapping 80 damage and retreating cowardly to a Lillie's PokéDoll because we have a low amount of HP. The good news is, if he knocks out the Hitmonchan, he needs to use boss swords, and he probably only has 3 boss swords. I already won in this card, so I'm not afraid of this at all. What is he gonna do? Power Accelerator, knocking out the Lillie's PokéDoll here? We don't care. We don't care. We're just gonna slap a little bit with Hit and Run until our Galarian Sirfetch'd is ready to strike. Marnie. As mentioned, we automatically draw into Research because that's what Oranguru is here for, protecting ourselves. We have Scoop Up Net for the Jirachi. Eternatus VMAX, he's setting the one up on the bench. Interesting. Quick Ball, getting rid of a Research, and another Crobat. As mentioned, Crobat also weak to fighting, so this list aims to hit for weakness against Eternatus and PikaRom, which is totally awesome. And this list also cannot resort to the bosses, to Eldigo, that's what I want to say. Okay, cool. He has Galarian Weezing set up. Is he going to be using that as an attacker? Nope, just Power Accelerator. Interesting. We can save another Research here, it's gonna be awesome. Or do we save the Martial Arts Dojo? Interesting. Okay, we're actually gonna be attaching here. It doesn't matter where we attach to in the first place. Yeah, seems to be good to me. Stellarish, Karate Belt, another Energy. I think we don't need any of these cards, if I'm being honest. Yeah, don't need any of these cards. Let's just take a Marnie. And I will just save the cards that I think are necessary, like the Martial Arts Dojo, so we can overlap the Dark City. Lots of Scoop Up Nets here, interesting. Scoop Up. Then this guy. Ta-ta. And this guy only has a couple of cards in hand. Do we Marnie? Nah, we still have more Marnies left, right? Yeah, let's just go for Research. Dig into the deck is what we need to do to find everything we need. Okay, Cape of Toughness could be interesting. If we have a couple of Stone Fighting Energies, we can turn ourselves into quite the enormous monster. That's gonna be for later. For now, hit and run. Run! Run, Forest. Okay, this guy almost knocked out. He can probably switch to Galarian Weezing or something, but this guy is instantly gonna get knocked out. Because we're gonna be behind in prize cards, we have Martial Arts Dojo. You know how that goes. We slap 70 with that. Or even more with Vitality Band, we slap 80. 2 Galarian Weezing! What is he gonna do? Is he gonna come with this guy? He can never come with the Eternatus VMAX because we have Quick Ball ready. Here comes Galarian Weezing, as to be expected. We are not, yeah, we cannot resort to the ability. Ooh, it's pretty huge though. We cannot resort to Galarian Sirfetch'd's ability unless we boss orders first. So we need to make sure we have boss orders as well as the Galarian Sirfetch'd. Can we be able to do it? Are we able to do it? I think I will just Quick Ball for Galarian Sirfetch'd in the first place, although he can actually save himself as well. And then bosses orders us? We'll see. We'll see how it happens. Either way, we have Martial Arts Dojo, as to be expected. How many Dark Cities in here? I don't know if how many he's playing. Severe Poison. Yeah, 4 damage counters, that's crazy. And that is our second doll going to the discard pile. How many switches? How many Scoop Up Nets? Pretty much a lot, but we don't have an ability thanks to Weezing in the first place, so it wouldn't matter. Okay, let's go with this. Next up, I won't play another Research down. Dark City is nice, but slapping more damage is even better. Not that we need it, but still. I will get rid of this. I'm gonna get ourselves the Galarian Sirfetch'd. I'm gonna get the full art, yeah, why not? The full art, locked and loaded. Cape of Toughness, equipped it. So right now we have 260 HP, could be turning into more, which is awesome. Attachment over here and just go for the Marnie play. Could have gone for another Research, but digging so deeply into the deck is like insane. That is insane. Yeah, we could have another Galarian Sirfetch'd here, but it's fine. We're just probably gonna sacrifice our Jirachi here. Do we? Yeah, I guess so. Hit and run. Boom. Okay, hitting for weakness. Oh yeah, we are still not behind in prize cards, so that's what happened here. That is what happened here. Maybe we sacrifice our Oranguru. Because Severe Poison, yeah, Severe Poison also doesn't knock out Jirachi. It doesn't matter, we just switch, we have the switch in hand anyhow. Just waiting it out a little bit. Attaching another Stone Fighting Energy would be huge here, because that means this Eternatus VMAX can never one-hit KO us. Right now we have 260, unless they're playing Dangerous Drill, which I doubt. Having like Galarian Weezing in here is like pretty crazy. All of our abilities are shut down, Primed Wisdom. Yeah, we need to like slowly attach here, I think. Slow and steadily it is. Let's go. Bird Keeper time. Ta-ta. No dolls. No dolls inside. Okay, another Hitmonchan. Why the hell not? Hit and Run. Yeah, we knocked him out. Hooray. Shazam. Okay, we got switch. So 5 more prize cards to take. How do we actually do this? I think in this scenario we could actually like try the bosses, but we have too much HP right now. We have 290, so Eternatus is not an option. Could still shut down on our abilities. Okay, there's bosses orders going onto the Galarian Sirfetch'd, believe it or not. Switching it over to the Eternatus, and Eternatus is going to just take a quick poke at it. Not that it's gonna matter too much. We are going to be relying on just attach of turn. That seems to be good to me. We can actually like try to use our abilities right now, like prime, use the Bird Keeper so we can draw some more cards. Ordinary Rod can shuffle energies back if need be. Yeah, I don't know. How should we go about this? Stellar Wish first. Stellar Wishing, finding ourselves another Bird Keeper. That's not too bad. Actually, I'm gonna try to leave ourselves safe by going with Quick Ball, getting rid of a switch card, getting ourselves OHKO, so just we can protect ourselves. We're gonna be drawing 3 prize cards anyhow, so okay, let's go. Next up, Primed Wisdom. We're gonna be saving our Galarian Sirfetch'd here. We do have switches and all. Maybe Bird Keeper is probably better. And Vitality Band. Okay, lots of stuff going around, so we can scoop up this guy that already had damage. And we still have so many like special things we can do. For instance, we have the Lillie's PokéDolls that are all still left in the deck. We're gonna be waiting with the Ordinary Rod. Might as well slap down. He could actually promote Galarian Weezing, which is pretty annoying, but if he has that in the active position, we can still survive a hit, so yeah, I'm just gonna go with the flow. Let's go. Meteor Smash. Bam! Actually, Meteor Smash just slapping so much damage. We take 3 prize cards. He could like reset stamp as well. We have OHKO as protection. Also didn't want to slap down too many Pokemon, because if he is not able to KO us, this is still just a regular baby Eternatus. He still needs to find the VMAX. He also needs to discard some of his options here. He needs to shut down to like a couple of Pokemon on the bench. He cannot have 8 bench slots available anymore. TEU, all these energies, that's insane. And Lillie's PokéDoll, okay. Right now we are slaughtering Eternatus. What is he gonna do? He's gonna be promoting this one. If he wants to stall out, he can stall out with Galarian Weezing, but as soon as we draw into Boss Zors, which are still all of them in the deck, oh, Crushing Hammer, huge. Yeah, he's getting rid of the Stone Fighting Energy cleverly. We only run 1 Cape of Toughness, so this could be very scary. Although this guy is damaged though. It is damaged. So what is he gonna do? This is the only one that is able to attack right now. And it is going to get slaughtered by... If we're behind, we can resort to Karate Belt. Great Ball. Even though we can still use Lillie's PokéDoll, poke a little bit with the Hitmonchan Crobat as well. And we're also gonna reset stamp him later, so that's gonna be one of his last Crobats, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, his last Crobat of the game. Quick Ball. Getting rid of the research, that's interesting. Probably just looking for more boss, like Dreadant. Boom, taking the KO here. 160. 160 damage on him. Ta-ta! We cannot slam down Galarian Sirfetch'd just yet. We need to... Lillie's PokéDoll. Yeah, we're actually gonna be drawing like lots of cards with the Dance of the Tributes. This is actually fun. Lots of fun. Okay. Lillie's PokéDoll is being slapped down. We're going to be giving a Stone Fight. I don't know if we should give the Stone Fighting Energy. We dish out more damage with Hit and Run anyhow. We're gonna be using Reset Stamp. We're going to be resorting to Ordinary Rot. Do both. slapping them in. Don't want to deck out here. Okay, next up, we are going to be saving some stuff with the Primate Wisdom, putting the Marnie on top just in case. Oh, Galarian Sirfetch'd, that's nice. Technically, if he has Bossaurus, he can get rid of one of these, but let's just slap down one just in case. We could put Karate Belt onto it. Technically, we could. Or we can Bird Keeper right now. I don't know if we actually want to have Bossaurus right now, so I think that's actually not a bad idea. We do have Switch, so let's just go with Bird Keeper. Chuck, 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 chuck. Switching it away all the way to this guy. And let's rock and roll, hit and run. Bam! Still no Bossaurus though. So this guy has no way to attack with this one anymore, otherwise he's gonna get knocked out, because we already are slapping enough damage, 80 damage, just enough. I mean, I think we still have another Martial Arts Dojo in the first place. Okay, there's that Marnie. We actually put a Marnie on top, which was very ridiculous. It's fine. The only thing we need is like a Bird Keeper. Yeah, Bird Keeper here it is. If we draw into an energy, it's game. Severe Poison. And he's gone. It's Bird Keeper time. Yeah, we have Bossaurus here. Yeah, we had Bossaurus. Probably should have went for that strategy. It's fine, we can do it next turn as well. Probably is not running any special things. Just needing this one. Attach overturn here. Let's go. Hit and run. What now? We have everything in the hand. Actually should have gone with boss instantly, but it's fine. Our last two prize cards is going to be very easy. Either we switch, use the ability. We cannot use the ability, unfortunately. Severe Poison, hiding it out. Okay, Marnie. Our Bossaurus is going down to the bottom of the deck once again. Pretty interesting. Now we should just attach to Galarian Sirfetch'd here until we find our Bossaurus. Either if we knock something out, we have OHKO, so actually we let this game slip into our fingers a little bit. Crushing Hammer as well. Oof. Energy from the Hitmonchan, interestingly enough. Severe Poison. Yeah, we don't have access to our Stellar Wishes anymore. That's too bad. Do have an energy still. Okay. Let's see here. Quick Ball. We'll get rid of the doll. We're getting ourselves Jirachi. Next up, attach of turn, going over here once again. Or over here. Making a checkmate position. He can actually knock this guy out. Then we have access to OHKO, Stellar Wish, all that good stuff. We'll see how it happens. Okay, it's time for this one to shine. Okay, the Dark City, I think that's the last one, last of them. Switching it over to this one and bossing up the Galarian Sirfetch'd. Well, that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Okay, we do have the boss. We're gonna go for Dance of the Tributes. Ta-ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay, didn't know what I did on the last couple of turns, but that was crazy. I actually should have bossed him from the get-go. It's fine. You have a good deck. Thank you. It is a Japanese deck, and I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we got the victory here. Not a big problem for this kind of a list. So as you see, Eternatus is not too... Oh, there was a Bossaurus prize. Makes sense. We're gonna be playing one more game. 1,100 damage? That's crazy. Okay. Hitmonchan is a crazy, crazy Pokemon. Who's ready for some more Hitmonchan action? Be sure to check out the Absolem TCG Cup next Monday. They're doing it again. They're doing it again. Okay, now we're up against probably a welder-based deck. I don't know how this list fares against that though. Tails. Yeah, we won the coin flip. Always go first. Always, like, everybody's playing like crushing hammers nowadays. That's too scary for this list. Of course, we have to start with none other than OHKO. We do get a mulligan, so at least that's great. If we are able to like attach at least one energy, that would be fine. Oof, ADP. Can we win against ADP with OHKO already slapped up on the field? I don't think so. I don't think so. This list doesn't have what it takes to beat that. Although you can beat PikaRoms and Eternatus all day long. The rest, I don't know. Okay, take that mulligan card. It's an energy, at least that's good. Oof, okay. Quick ball, getting rid of the research, getting ourselves Hitmonchan. This list is probably not going to be playing crushing hammers, right? Let's just hope so. Pass it out. We're gonna be slapping down Martial Arts Dojo, hopefully find a switch and a Lillie's PokéDoll and just slap some damage around. ADP is in the house. Air Balloon coming onto the Dene GX, the lovely rat Pokemon that everybody is playing in their deck. So the good news is, if this guy has a Vitality Band and we have Martial Arts Dojo, we can actually take 2 prize cards on that, which is nice. And just an Eternatus. Oof. Wow. Crobat priced or something. That actually is a quite kind of the lucky break here. So switch Martial Arts Dojo, and we need to dig for cards here. I'm actually going to be putting 1 energy on this guy. He's probably not going to be knocking us out with this. We need to establish more energy so we can go for Galarian Sirfech'd plays. As you can see, he's already preparing itself. Might as well slap down a Jirachi while we're at it, and let's just go. Hit and run. Boom, and I think we just slap all the way to Jirachi, not to the Lillie's PokéDoll, just because he's probably gonna go for Alter Creation, and we have access to Stellar Wishes. I think that's like the great scenario. At least this guy already has 80 damage, so that means if we like have a Bossasaurus, we can knock out this fella. Another Intrepidsaur. Oh, that's going pretty slowly. Where is the Altered Creation? Stone Fighting Energy. Crazy. Yeah. I think I will go on the attack with the Galarian Sirfetch'd right now. Cape of Toughness as well. Get this. Yeah, we instantly KO him, so that's nice. Probably already has Tool Scrapper as well, so maybe we wait it out with that until we are ready to strike. Maybe he gets rid of it thanks to our research. Energy over here, and let's go with Hit and Run, knocking out the Dene. Bam. Now we are still gonna switch over to Jirachi, yeah, because he is going to be relying on Alter Creation. It's a little bit on the slow side though, but it's fine. We have Bird Keeper, so next turn we can turn our Galarian Sirfetch'd into quite the huge amount of HP Pokemon. We have 230 right now. He can like Metal Saucer attach, switch, and knock us out with Boss, but that would be in vain because that is not the way to go. Okay, as mentioned, Energy Switch and probably an Alter Creation if I had to guess. I think I will just slap with... This is only slapping 40 damage, so we are still ahead in the prize race, so we will never get the full extent of the Martial Arts Dojo. So what we need to do... Yeah, what we need to do is... Cape of Toughness. Attach. Suru, let's go. Stellar Wish. Vitality Band. Or Boss's Orders. Vitality Band. Scoop Up. I don't know if he's gonna have Boss or not. We'll see. It's Marnie time. So we Marnie to a low hand size. Maybe we just manually retreat and poke some damage, because we do have Bird Keeper and all that. Let's see here. Yeah, probably gonna just go with Quick Ball, get rid of this, getting ourselves... Yeah, Mew could actually finish the job as well. Prime into Wisdom. Reset Stamp. Yeah, there's a Marnie. Okay, might just... I'm actually not gonna go for Hit and Run because Hit and Run only slaps 50 damage, and that means we are not gonna be able to knock him out afterwards. So I think I will just retreat. Select energy to discard. Yeah, that's the basic one. Absorbing that fighting energy. Yes. And we are just gonna go for a Meteor Smash for a lot of damage. 210. Now we just need to slap for 70. If we get knocked out or something, we're gonna be behind in prize cards. That means we can knock him out with Hitmonchan. If miraculously we are able to find a switch card from a Marnie, we should be okay. Okay, 140. He's gonna set himself up with his Zacian. It doesn't matter too much. Didn't have Boss's orders. That's at least good news for us. Okay, reset stamp. We're gonna be saving, yeah, the reset stamp again. And there's a quick ball. Okay, quick ball and away this. We need to find a switch card. Otherwise, we will be in trouble. For sure. Okay, there's that switch card. Perfect. Perfect for sure. Also have that extra attachment over here. Okay, let's just go switch. We even have Stellar Wish by our side, which is awesome. Stellar Wish, the reset stamp for next turn. We will take 3 prize cards here, so we stamp him to 3 cards if he knocks us out. Or Bird Keeper, what's better? I think Bird Keeper. Nope, not doing that. Meteor Smash. And we do run 2 reset stamps, so that's why I opted to go for the Bird Keeper instead. Okay, there's another Galarian Sirfetch'd, Research, and another doll. Okay. How many balls in here? 0. Okay, that gets me scared a little bit. Should have gone maybe for the reset stamp, but we probably will draw into it. We have OHKO and the Research. And he cannot afford to like knock out the OHKO here, just Brave Blade, yeah, that's what I figured. Also not able to slap down any other bench sitters. Unfortunately, we started with OHKO, otherwise it would have been better. Okay, slapping down this. How many switches do we have left? 2. 2 switches left. Okay, how to do this? I'm actually going to be saving the Galarian Sirfetch'd. So many Bird Keepers, it's insane. Attach of the turn over here. If we don't get it, Lillie's PokéDoll can go to the bottom of the deck, it's fine. Jirachi. And digging for reset stamp. Let's go. Where is our reset stamp? No! No reset stamp. We do have Karate Belt. Ah, man. But he also needs to like switch and all that. He needs to do a lot of things right now. Okay. Can we find the one and only reset stamp? No, we do not. We have Boss's orders, but it's not gonna cut us. We already have Boss's orders in hand. Research? Yeah, that's too bad. Didn't find what we needed. Next turn we are able to win though. Ah, where is the reset stamp, man? Hit and run. Boom. Will he find a Pokemon, a switch card? He needs 2 switch cards, a Pokemon, a Boss's orders, maybe some retreats and saucers? Saucers? Okay, that's scary. Imagine him having another saucer. Oh yeah, he needs to like a retreat first. Okay, he reset stamps us. Fine to 1 card of all things. Scoop up. This is not good. We have access to Bird Keeper and that's it. Jirachi, Stellar Wish is not gonna happen this time around. This guy only has 50 HP. If we just get ourselves Energy and Galarian Sirfetch'd, we should get this. Okay, Intrepid Sword. This is scary. If he has Boss, he wins the game. Scary kid, scary stuff. We have the attachment here. Hopefully we could find Research. Primate Wisdom. There's the reset stamp, okay. I'll take it. Lillie's PokéDoll going down to the bottom of the deck. promoting this fella. Touch of the energy goes here. We can still absorb it later. Actually 70 damage, 80, 90. 90, and right now we are dishing out 50. It's still not anywhere close, unfortunately. Hit and run. Does he have boss in a 3-card hand? We need to find Galarian Sirfech'd. Where is it? 4 cards in hand. Already wasted the Dane GX. We need 1 more prize card. Okay, and Intrepid Sword. Is Oranguru going to be finding us some stuff? Come on, Oranguru, you got this. Research. Energies, no. That's not what we need. There's no use to attack anymore. It's probably better to just spread the energies around and go for Stellar Wish. We have the boss. That's about it. Where's our cards, man? This is not good. Yeah, if we top deck Galarian Sirfetch'd, it's over. If he has Bulbasaur, it's over for us. But he had a slow start in the first place, so these are funky games. Reset Stamp. Do we have another Reset Stamp? Crobat is coming. Switch. No. Switch to the Jirachi with the Dreamy Revelation. Funky list. Was there an air balloon in there? Yeah, okay. Maybe this Jirachi will be stuck. He can still attach and retreat it, to be honest. Galarian Sirfetch'd. And 1 Quick Ball. And 2 Bird Keepers. What will happen in this match? Anything is still possible. Ah, we're playing like a funny deck. Now we are not able to finish it. The good news is this is a weak HP Pokemon, so if things go down the drain, we can just attach of the turn and use the Magnum Punch. Yeah, Magnum Punch it is. Imagine that. Dreamy Revelation. Card going to the hand. If it's not a boss, I'm fine with it. Oh, it's a boss's order. No. Does he have an energy as well? Ah, well played. Okay, there was nothing we can do about that. That was funky, man. Super duper funky. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Hitmonchan, Galarian Sirfetch'd, whatever this is. A lot of fun to play with. It's hard to pilot, I think, because you need to like do micro decisions. What you need to do first, like Stellar Wish, then Bird Keeper, or Bird Keeper, then OHKO. It's a lot of things. So definitely a huge shout out to Akira for getting 3rd place. Very fun against Eternatus and PikaRom. Against 880p, not too much. Although we start with our OHKO, so that's just our downfall. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out our sponsors. We have PokéDoll.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. You can use the coupon code TCG for 5% off your next order. They have everything up on stock. Eternatus codes, Luke Metal codes, Mew Mew codes, ADP League Battle Deck codes, whatever you need. Go check it out. And they will have... I think they already have like pre-orders going around for like Shining Fate, so definitely get your codes on PokéDoll.com. And also check out our sponsors, the other sponsor, cardmarket.com. If you're a European player, you can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe, and I personally do it all the time. It's a lot of fun for sure. I'm actually going to be giving away a €5 coupon code for Card Market right now, so if you guys are ready, it's gonna come on the screen in about 2 seconds. Here it is. So if you are the lucky person that is going to be claiming this, it's only for 1 person. It's a €5 coupon code. Be sure to use it and let me know what you're going to purchase with it if you are that lucky person. And have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video very, very shortly. Now that I think about it, if I'm feeling very generous, we're going to be also giving away another €5 coupon code. Ta-ta-da-da! It is on the screen right now. So yeah, lucky people, let me know what you're going to buy with it. See you guys tomorrow. Peace!